Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Norman. I'm actually going to be doing a commentary for you guys over some Halo 4 again today. I'm actually running a little low on other gameplays. I haven't really been playing a whole lot of Call of Duty here recently, followed by the fact that, Battlefield 3 has just been really aggravating for me a little bit because I haven't really had the most people to play with that you could possibly want. A lot of the guys that I used to play with back in the day are just kind of all over the place. We're all in different time schedules, so there's a lot of problems, I guess, that arise from that, but needless to say the least, I'll try to get back in there, get you guys some, hopefully helicopter, jet, gameplay, tank, I don't know, whatever I decide to jump in. Selected maps have their specialty, but when it comes down to the bread and butter of it, gameplays are not terribly hard to come by. It's just I'm not always recording, and then when my computer freezes from the ArcSoft software that the PVR comes with, which is standard, it freezes all the time. You've had big commentators say it, it's just not that great. But, needless to say the least, there's not really much I can do about it. I'm going to hopefully get everything going again. And, I'll try to get you guys some more Halo, followed by Call of Duty. Or, I'm sorry, Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty. We're obviously playing Halo. So, with that in mind, guys, that's really all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to touch up on that real quick. But I wanted to talk about something that was pretty humorous that happened last night. It was a little bit more sporadic. It's a little bit more out of my category. I'm not really known to do this, at least anymore. I used to do it back in, like, Modern Warfare 2... and a little bit of Black Ops at the very end of it, when I was like, okay, my kill death is like 6 point something, I'm okay, I don't need to worry about it. Or it was on the horizon of being a 6. I could have got it if I would have used high kill streaks. It's not that hard. But when it comes down to it, I played with good people back in the day, and, I just like to have fun every once in a while. My overall factor of having fun is, doing well. Like, I'd like to do consistent every single time I play, because I kind of want to look at myself as a consistent player. I don't want to go negative one game and be like, well, that consistency streak just wore off or something. But when it comes down to it, sometimes I'll be like, hey, let's go mess around, let's go have a little bit of fun. And last night, me and Monkey Man, for whatever reason, I don't even know how this started, we decided, hey, let's go into Flood. And, I'm not a Halo guy, I don't really know what everything goes on, I don't really know the whole control scheme yet. I'm not a boss at it. That's just straight up, I'm not the best player at Halo in the world. Not even on the horizon of becoming. But I can handle my own in a lobby normally. And when you play Flood, you play the same maps over and over again. Usually, we played, I can't even think of the maps, but Complex or something like that is one of them. Complex, that's it. And the best part ever is that we found this weird rock in the back of the spawn, and we were like getting up in this spot with our shotgun and our pistols, and don't get me wrong, Flood's really cool, I like the whole zombie feel of it and all that cool stuff, but the shotgun, come on, the shotgun sucks in Halo, at least the one that you get default in Flood, because that thing has no range, and you gotta barrel stuff them, but half of the time, they're either, the other players that are the zombies aren't buying their internet, and they're like lagging all over the screen, and, upside down, and running on fucking the sky or something, and it's just aggravating. But when it comes down to it, it's like, yeah, and you gotta barrel stuff those guys, and you really gotta hope that they don't, like, get the super commando lunge from Call of Duty. When I say super, I mean lunging like 15 feet. That happened to us a lot last night. That got aggravating until we were just like, fuck it, we're not gonna care anymore. This is just a waste of time, caring about something that statistically doesn't mean anything. Like, we were getting really good XP per hour, and we get up on this rock on Complex, and we sit up here for, I want to say, like, a minute and a half, okay? And the time's ticking, like, we're gonna win, we're gonna win. But there is so many zombies at the end, like, how far would that be? Like, 20 feet looking down, and they're looking at us. And we're, like, so scared. Like, I tell you, we were giggling like little girls last night. It was so funny. And I was, majority of it, like, it's so nerve-wracking when you play Flood. I don't know what it is about it. I've never really got that feeling of being scared in a video game. Exactly, because I don't play any of that Slender and any of that crap, so I can't really speak for that category. But when it comes down to it, there's just something about having people look down or look up at you and being like, man, I'm gonna eat them. And it was the most nerve-wracking thing ever, because when they would jump, we were like, oh god, they're gonna get that super commando lunge shit, or they're gonna push us off. And we're sitting up there just shotgunning them off, just pounding them to the frickin' Millennium. And I wish I was recording this. Like, I started to record our Flood games, but needless to say the least, Flood's a little hard to get gameplay with. Like, I'm not good at the zombie. I can usually get, 4 or 5 kills with the shotgun or the pistol. But after that, like, I get screwed, because as being a zombie sucks. It's pretty hard. Like, jumping into it, I was like, oh, maybe it's like Call of Duty or something like that, you know, or maybe it's like the old Halo 3 zombies, which I've heard that everyone liked that. I know a lot of people don't like the new Flood thing. They think it's a little overpowered for the zombies because they get like the super commando lunge, the super speed, and all that stuff. And I agree with you. That was a little aggravating, but we were going into Flood strictly later on during the night. This is probably like 3, 4 in the morning, and we're hiding. We're using active camo, and we're just hiding. Like, we were trying to find hiding spots, and then when we'd see them on our level of the ground, we would, you know, switch on our camo if they were coming towards us, obviously. So maybe they would walk by and be like, oh, hey, look, there's some weird shadow guys there. Let's just keep walking, you know. We didn't get lucky with getting any flawless, but man, that was the most fun I've ever had playing Halo was last night. It was so much fun. And I really wish I would have recorded you guys, or recording to us, so you guys could hear us scream like little girls, because I swear, it was so funny. If you guys could hear me at least, you guys would be like, yo, I'm going to question your manhood on this one, because I was getting, like, terrified when I saw them. Like, as soon as they would come around the corner and we knew they were on the same level as us, we would be like, switch on active camo. And, like, literally, it was just it was so funny. Like, I really wish I could tell you guys and show you guys footage and all that stuff. And I really wish I was explaining this a lot better than I am. But, I mean, it was so much fun last night. And it reminds me of the days when I used to do ninja defusing. I used to be huge into this. I used to play with big names like GFX Lab and that cool black guy and just a lot of people. And I used to be like known as the ninja defuse guy because I could pull them off all the time. In one night, playing like 5 hours with them, I'd pull off like 20 ninja defuses. And I used to have like a stamp card on my profile that would be like, you know, 172 ninja defuses. And it would just keep going up like every day we would play. And there's just so much fun in being so sneaky, but at the same expense knowing that your teammates could turn around on you, like in Flood, and be like, yo, I know where they're at, I'm going to go kill them. And I don't know, guys. It was a lot of fun. If you guys have any cool stories that you guys would like to share in the comments, I'd be more than happy to listen to them and like read them and maybe participate with a little bit of conversation between you guys. But I don't know. Last night was so much fun, and for some reason I thought, you know, why not show or share my information with you guys, allow you guys to be a little bit more informed. But that's really all I got for you guys tonight. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, and without further ado, this is NMO, signing off. Peace.